Not for the finals. Not for the semifinals. Not even for a match featuring the world number one. But for a tournament that hasn't even started yet, all because of one name. Alex Eala. The Filipina tennis sensation has done the impossible. She has turned the Washington, D.C. Open into the hottest ticket in town. Fans are desperate to get in. They are camping outside stadiums. They are refreshing websites endlessly. They are paying hundreds of dollars for tickets that used to cost a fraction of that. And the tennis world is absolutely stunned. Because this is not Wimbledon. This is not the US Open. This is a WTA 500 tournament. A tournament that usually attracts a decent crowd, but never anything like this. But Alex Eala has changed everything. Her arrival in Washington has sparked a ticket frenzy that no one could have predicted. The demand is through the roof. The organizers are in shock. And the fans are taking over. So what exactly is happening? Why is everyone going crazy for Alex Eala? And what does this mean for the future of the tournament and for tennis in America? In this video, we are going to break down the incredible ticket frenzy that Alex Eala has sparked at the DC Open. We are going to show you the madness, the passion, and the love of the fans. So stay with me. Because this story is about to blow your mind. Let's get into it. The Washington, D.C. Open, officially known as the Mubadala City D.C. Open, is a well-established tournament on the WTA and ATP tours. It has been held for decades. It has seen some of the greatest players in tennis history. It is a prestigious event that draws a solid crowd every year. But this year, something is different. Something is unprecedented. Something is absolutely insane. Let me give you the numbers. First, ticket sales. The tournament organizers expected a good turnout. They always do. But they did not expect what happened this year. Within hours of Alex Eala's participation being confirmed, ticket sales skyrocketed. The tournament's website crashed multiple times due to the overwhelming traffic. Second, sellouts. Multiple sessions have already sold out. And we are not talking about the finals or the semifinals. We are talking about early round matches. Matches that usually have plenty of empty seats. Matches that fans would normally ignore. But not this year. Third, secondary market prices. Tickets that originally cost $50 are now being resold for $200, $300, or even $500 on the secondary market. Fans are willing to pay a premium just to see Alex Eala play. Fourth, international demand. The demand is not just from local fans. People are traveling from all over the United States, and even from other countries, to watch Eala. Filipino communities from across North America are making the trip to Washington. Fifth, media coverage. The tournament is getting more media coverage than ever before. Major news outlets are covering the ticket frenzy. Tennis media is talking about it. Social media is full of discussions. So what is driving this madness? The answer is simple: Alex Eala. She has captured the imagination of the public. She has inspired a nation. She has become a global phenomenon. And now, people want to see her in person. But there is more to it than just her tennis. There is something about her story that resonates with people. She is an underdog who defied the odds. She is a young woman from a developing country who made it to the top. She is a symbol of hope, resilience, and determination. And that is why people are willing to pay hundreds of dollars, travel thousands of miles, and wait in line for hours just to see her play. The ticket frenzy at the DC Open is not just about tennis. It is about connection. It is about community. It is about celebrating a hero. And it is absolutely incredible to witness. If there is one group of people who are responsible for this ticket frenzy, it is the Filipino community. Filipinos are some of the most passionate sports fans in the world. They love their athletes. They support their heroes. They show up in numbers. And when it comes to Alex Eala, they show up like no one else. The Filipino diaspora in the United States is massive. There are millions of Filipinos living in the U.S. And they have been following Eala's career since she was a junior player. They have watched her rise. They have celebrated her victories. They have cried with her in defeat. And now, they are coming out in full force to support her in Washington. Let me share some stories. First, there is the story of the Philippine American community in Washington, D.C. The community has organized watch parties, meetups, and fan events around the tournament. They have bought tickets in bulk. They are planning to fill the stadium with Philippine flags and banners. One community leader told me, "We have been waiting for a hero like Alex Eala for generations. She has made us proud. We will be there to support her no matter what." Second, there is the story of fans traveling from other cities. I have heard of groups from New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, and even Texas who are making the trip to Washington. They are renting buses. They are booking hotels. They are turning this tournament into a pilgrimage. Third, there is the story of the Filipino-American families. Many Filipino families are bringing their children to the tournament. They want their kids to see a Filipino athlete competing at the highest level. They want their kids to be inspired. One father told me, "My daughter is 10 years old and she plays tennis. She looks up to Alex Eala. I want her to see Alex play in person. I want her to know that if Alex can do it, she can do it too." Fourth, there is the story of the elderly fans. I have heard of elderly Filipino fans who are coming to the tournament despite health issues. They want to witness history. They want to see the woman who has made their country proud. One elderly woman said, "I never thought I would see a Filipino player at this level. I am 78 years old. I may not have many years left. But I will not miss this." The Filipino community is the driving force behind this ticket frenzy. Their love and support for Alex Eala is unmatched. And it is turning the DC Open into a celebration of Filipino pride. The Washington, D.C. Open organizers are experienced. They have been running this tournament for decades. They have seen big crowds before. They have hosted some of the biggest names in tennis. But even they are shocked by what is happening this year. Let me tell you what they have said. One organizer told reporters, "We expected a good turnout. We always do. But we never expected this. The demand is off the charts. We are literally selling tickets faster than we ever have before. It is unprecedented." Another organizer said, "We have had to add extra seating in some areas. We are bringing in more staff. We are preparing for the biggest crowds in tournament history. All because of one player." The tournament director spoke about the phenomenon. "Alex Eala has done something incredible. She has brought a new energy to this tournament. The atmosphere is going to be electric. We are so excited to have her here." But it is not just the organizers who are shocked. The other players are also surprised by the frenzy. Some of them have commented on it. One top player said, "I have played at this tournament before. I have never seen anything like this. The fans are going crazy. It is amazing to see the support for Alex Eala." Another player said, "It is inspiring to see how much love Alex Eala gets from her fans. I wish I had that kind of support. It is really special." The media is also in shock. Sports journalists and tennis analysts have been writing about the ticket frenzy. They are calling it one of the most remarkable stories of the tennis season. One journalist wrote, "I have been covering tennis for over 20 years. I have seen a lot of things. But I have never seen a player spark this kind of ticket demand for a WTA 500 tournament. It is absolutely extraordinary." And the fans? They are loving every moment of it. One fan said, "I am so happy to see Alex Eala getting this kind of recognition. She deserves it. She has worked so hard. And now the world is taking notice. Another fan said, "This is a historic moment for Philippine tennis. I am proud to be part of it." The organizers, the players, the media, and the fans, everyone is in shock. But everyone is also excited. Because the DC Open is about to become one of the most memorable tournaments in tennis history. The ticket frenzy at the DC Open is not just about one tournament. It is a sign of something much bigger. It is a sign of the Alex Eala effect. So what exactly is the Alex Eala effect? And what does it mean for tennis? First, it means that tennis is becoming more global. Tennis has always been a global sport, but it has been dominated by players from certain countries. The United States, Europe, Australia. But now, players from developing countries are rising. And they are bringing their fans with them. Eala's success is bringing new audiences to tennis. Filipino fans are now tuning in. They are buying tickets. They are watching matches. They are falling in love with the sport. Second, it means that tennis is becoming more diverse. The sport has often been criticized for being elitist and exclusive. But players like Eala are changing that narrative. They are showing that tennis is for everyone. They are breaking down barriers. Third, it means that the WTA is gaining new fans. The WTA is the Women's Tennis Tour. It is full of incredible athletes. But it has struggled to attract the same attention as the ATP in some regions. Eala is helping to change that. She is bringing new eyes to the WTA. Fourth, it means that underdog stories matter. People love underdogs. They love stories of perseverance and triumph. Eala's story is the ultimate underdog story. And that is why people are so invested in her. Fifth, it means that fan passion can change the game. When fans are passionate, they create an atmosphere that is electric. They motivate players. They make tournaments more exciting. And they attract more attention to the sport. The Alex Eala effect is real. And it is transforming tennis. So now that the ticket frenzy is in full swing, what comes next? First, the tournament itself. The DC Open is about to begin. And the atmosphere is going to be incredible. The stands will be full. The fans will be loud. And Alex Eala will be the center of attention. Second, the future of the tournament. The organizers are already talking about expanding the tournament next year. They want to add more seating. They want to bring in more sponsors. They want to capitalize on the momentum. Third, the future of Alex Eala. This is just the beginning. Eala is still young. She is still improving. She has a long career ahead of her. And if this ticket frenzy is any indication, her popularity is only going to grow. Fourth, the future of Philippine tennis. Eala is inspiring a new generation of Filipino players. Tennis academies in the Philippines are seeing a surge in enrollment. Young kids are dreaming of becoming the next Alex Eala. Fifth, the future of tennis in America. The DC Open has proven that there is a huge appetite for tennis in the United States. Fans want to see exciting players. They want to see compelling stories. And they are willing to pay to see it. The future is bright for the DC Open. It is bright for Alex Eala. It is bright for Philippine tennis. And it is bright for tennis in general. And it all started with one player, Alex Eala.